Hello folks and welcome back to twitch.tv/games with Nick for part 2 of our Virtuous Less Reward playthrough. Last time we learned about the setup for the game, which is that we need to get our bracelet points up to 9 by going through escape rooms until we have enough points and we can actually use the exit door. And we made the first essential choice, which was to go down the cyan door, I believe, with Alice, who seems to be related to the character that we met at the very end of 999. So, let's continue from there. I'm thinking I'd like to go with Alice and take the cyan door. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, sure.
That means Quark and I are getting paired with Luna.
I don't have a problem with that. Miss Luna's nice.
That's fine with me, too. We'll take the yellow door then, right?
That means Clover and I will take the purple door with Tenmyoji.
Aw, I wanted to go with Alice.
There's something wrong with me.
Well, no, not wrong.
Okay, what is it then?
Well, you're really gonna make me say it? You're old.
What? Well, I'll have you know, I'm as spry as I was when I was 20.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We don't have time for this. We need to go.
You're getting an earful later, young lady.
Yeah, whatever.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Crew quarters. Is this just a hallway?
The door said crew quarters. People probably stayed here.
There are numbers on each of the doors.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
So they're room 1, room 2, room 3, etc.
You literally could have said room 4 and it would have been faster. Guess we might as well start by opening one of them.
Looks like we were right. This place really says someone lives here.
Yeah, there's a bed and everything.
Yep.
But who would be spending the night in a place like this?
It looks too plain to be a guest room. This room probably belonged to a laborer or some kind of blue-collar worker. Guess this is where the people who worked here stayed.
But what were they working on?
Beats me. Why would I know that anyway? I don't know what this place is any more than you do. Your guess is as good as mine.
Do you think it might be a coal mine? Or maybe they're drilling for oil or something.
I don't know about that.
What do you think this hall leads to?
You want to go have a look?
Yeah. No luck. Looks like it's locked.
No getting out of the hallway until we can unlock it then, I guess.
Looks that way.
Alright. Let's split up and have a look at these camps. No, wait, I guess I haven't really commented on Alice's look, but that's quite something. Those puppies are staying up all by themselves, huh? The beauty of youth. Zero told us there are key cards that we can use to open the AV rooms. Maybe there's one hidden in here somewhere. So, let's get started. We did not find Alice, but moved off to start looking. I headed to room 4 and Alice went to room 2. Seek a way out. Alright, let's start by looking at room 1. So the safe is here. A phone. Is it connected? This appears to be an internal line button. 2 must be in room 2. Maybe this will connect to Alice? Let's give it a shot. Who is this? Oh, hey Alice, so you are there. Sigma? Is that you? Yeah. Where are you calling from? Room 1. That's right next door. Why'd you call me? You could just walk... Wait a minute. What's wrong? There's something on the display. It says 25 asterisk asterisk. 25 star star. You think it's a clue? Well, I'm gonna look around this room a little more. I'll see you later. Okay, let's call 4. Who's this? Just me. Better than justice, I suppose. Or just ice. Really? You can do better than that. I'm hanging up. Come on, wait! What do you want? And where are you calling from? Room 1. Ah. I guess there's some kind of internal line? Seems like it. So what is it you... Huh? What's this? Agricola 92. I didn't know you were into German-style board game farming simulations. Whoops, I meant asterisk 92. How on earth could you get those two mixed up? That's what it says on the phone display. Star 92. Maybe it's a clue. This is room 3. No tape has been inserted. The answering machine will not function. What does that mean? Where should I call next? Alright, looks like I might need to call later. There's a set of 3 connected panels behind the phone. It sort of looks like a mirror. The surface is kind of matte, and it isn't very reflective. But the light is good, so it's easy to see what's on it. Or it would be if there was anything on it. Damn, it's locked. I think this panel here is what unlocks it, but nothing happens when I push the buttons. Is that a keyhole on the top there? I probably need a key or something. There's a book on top of the desk. Let me see here. It's called... How the hell do I pronounce that? Schrodinger's cat? There's a kitty on the cover. Isn't that just precious? Whoops, there it goes. Still can't help talking like a cat when I talk about a cat. Let's see what's in here. Looks like all sorts of sciencey stuff. I have no idea what any of this means. I don't think this is part of any kind of puzzle, so I'm just gonna leave it here. A desk, huh? Looks like the top's made of glass. What's to do with this drawer, though? Okay, in and out. Huh? What's this? There's a human silhouette drawn on white on the bed. The area on the left knee would have been ripped out. I wonder if it means anything. Alright, let's look at 2. Oh well, I don't think you should mind if I go in. Sigma? What are you doing here? Just thought I'd come check up on you. Oh, well, I haven't found anything interesting. Damn, another one. What do you mean another one? I saw one of the silhouettes earlier. It had a torn part too, although it was a different part. Here around the left forearm has been torn. Do you think it's a clue of some sort? Alright. There's something on top of the desk. It's a little piece of metal. Looks like an incomplete key of some sort. I wonder what's in here. I'll keep wondering, it's locked. See, I told you so. There's a panel over here where you can put in a passcode. If I can just get it to work. Okay, I don't know the code yet. When I called the internal line display there, it said something, right? Yes, it said 25 star star. Blank now, though. Perhaps this phone only works when the phone call is making or receiving the call? Yes, I think so. Oh, that's the only thing we can use the phone for? Okay. What about room 4? Oh, hello, Sigma. Find anything? Not really. Oh. When I called you, you said something showed up on the display, right? Yeah, it said **92. But as soon as the call was over, it disappeared. I think this still only works when you're on the phone. By the gods! I never thought I'd see one. What? You scratch off the silver bar with a coin so you can see the naughty stuff. It's the ultimate in interactive poster technology. But teenage boy doesn't dream of something like this. The excitement, the anticipation, and finally, the reveal. You look pretty excited. Of course, it's trick metal to do it. Damn it, it's too slippery. I think I'm going to need a coin to do with that silver menace. Oh. Hey, limiter key. The silhouette. Oh, do you see one in another room? Yeah, I saw another one just like this. It had a hole torn around its ankle too. No, it had a hole, but it was somewhere else. Right ankle. Room 3. Let's unlock it. Alright, let's go into the room. They're under gear around the upper red arm seems to have been deliberately ripped. We got a box cutter. Whoa, that opened really easily. I guess it wasn't locked. A large roll of foil. Shape signs are printed on it that can carry me around. Okay, we got some shapes. We got some pattern. We got some more pattern. And we'll get some more pattern. This one. What if I put this in? And I shot it. Nope, that doesn't really make sense. Still not gonna be the shapes. This also doesn't work. But it's gonna be this one. A locker. Well, yeah. Thank fucking shit. In room 1, where the cot is on the left knee, these are clearly going to be the shape here. And we're looking at circle, star, diamond, triangle. Left knee. One left knee. 2. Left forearm. These are pretty thick, so actually, I don't know. Well, let's see. 5066. This looks like it might work. Or 985. Alright, so 3 plus 1, 4. 3 plus 6, 9. 2 plus 6, 8. 3 plus 2, 5. Ha! Piece of cake. Ha! Good job. That was pretty impressive. Cassette tape. Alright. Let's open the thing in 4 first. Alright, shutting it. 3472. Alright. 3 plus 0. 1 plus 3. 1 plus 6. 2 plus 0. And here we got. Yes, check it out, a wallet. Probably shouldn't get your hopes up. Why not? Just a feeling. Yeah, fine, whatever. I'm not gonna let you bring me down. Let's see what's in here. What the hell? What is it? There's only 1 coin in here. And it's not even real money. Just a toy coin. See, I can tell you. Damn. But, you can use a toy coin for the scratch off. Oh boy, this is... Let me actually use the mouse for this. More convenient. Well, look at those 10 lines. Alright. Completed. Alright, so... the blue part still needs to go. Sigma, I don't think the part's gonna come off no matter how hard you scrape. Alright, so we clearly have 2 possible codes, but before we can enter them, we still need to deal with the cassette, I believe. Okay, the tape is brought for the answering machine. Putting the cassette, closing the lid. Going back to room 1. Two, 5, 9, 2. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba! Congratulations! The voice. Looks like you found the answer. The number you just entered is the number for the phone in the 3rd room. The buttons here on top of the phone are just shortcuts. It means all the other phones have actual numbers too. I guess that's not really important. Anyway, you're calling from room 3 right now. Room 3. Then that means... Since you're still clever, I'm sure you figured it out by now. But yes, you're right! I'm speaking to you from a pre-recorded tape. So you can grasp me all the questions you like, but I won't be able to answer them. I'm afraid this little talk is going to be a little one-sided. Ugh. Then again, it's going to be a very little talk because I only have one thing to tell you. Have a look at the left screen above the phone. The answer you're looking for is hidden there. What answer, you ask? Well, I can't help you with that one. Bye! Have a nice trace! Left? Alright, so another 40-digit number. 2652. See if it does anything. Hey! And grab the spin. Right. And we can pop the pin in. Huh? What was that noise? Maybe I can type stuff in now. So, let's start with circle, star, diamond, triangle, because it's easier to remember. Wait, was it in 2? No, it was in 4. Circle, star, diamond, triangle. And it's left ankle, left arm, right ankle. Left ankle, left arm, right ankle. So it's 8169 or 8169 1689. 8169 1689. 8169 1689. 8169 1689. 8169 1689. 8169 1689. 8169 1689. 8169 1689. Can I just type? No. 169 1689. Eight, 1, 6, 9. No. 8, 1, 6, 9. 1, 6, 8, 9. What? Circle, star, diamond, triangle. Circle, star, diamond, triangle. I thought I was right. It's in 4. Oh, but the star and the circle are upside down. So it's 1986. Okay, 1986. There we go. That's code number 1. Yes, it opened. Okay, moon, moon, sun at the bottom. So it's 8196, I guess. Eight, 1, 9, 6. No? It's so looking at it in front, it's the right side, and it's near the knee. Right side near the knee. Looking at it in front is right side on the arm. Three is left side on the basically shoulder slash forearm. And 4 is left side foot. So left arm, left foot. I need to remember whether 1, 2 is arm, foot, or foot, arm. Leg, arm. Okay. Leg, arm, arm, leg. So looking at it, this one is closer to the bottom, so it's clearly this side. So it's 8, 1. It's 8169 or 8196, depending on... I think it's supposed to be 8169. But I tried 8169 and 8169 wasn't working. Eight, 1, 6, 9. 8, 1, 9, 6. 8, 1, 9, 9? What am I? Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe I got the left and the right side mixed up. So instead of 8169 is 9618. What the? 9618. 6918 because it's flipped. Mother. Like, it's gotta be a code, right? Rooms 1, 2, 3, and 4. What if I just put them in increasing order? No. It's clearly the left side. The left side for both of these, right? That one is on the left. This one is also on the left. And it's leg, arm, arm, leg. Leg, arm, arm, leg. Same side. 8169. Or 9618. I feel like this second code always gives me a lot of trouble. Oh, you know what? What if... No, that code is off now. So we know that 8169 doesn't work. 8196 doesn't work. 9618 doesn't work. 6918 doesn't work. What the fuck do you want from me? Eight, 6, 1, 9. We're just gonna run through all of them. 8691. 8916. 8961. Let's start from 1. 1689. 1698. 1869. 1896. 1968. 1986. 1986. Oh, because it was already the same password, yeah. Okay, we did 1, we did 8, 6, 1, 8, 9, 6, 1, 9, 8, 6, 8, 1, 9, 6, 8, 9, 1, 6, 9, 1, 8, 6, 9, 8, 1. No. 9, 6, 8, 1. No. Whatever, that's fine. 9, 6, 1, 8. 9, 8, 6, 1. 9, 8, 6, 1. Why the fuck is it 9861? This is room 4. It's on the lag. It should be a 1. Like, what? 9861. I guess it's just decreasing order? Why does it not match the order of the cabins? Okay, I need to Google what the logic behind this is. Okay, let me quickly Google that because I am curious now. LR crew orders gold file. Okay. Okay, this is not particularly helpful. 3/4. I'm really confused. I am really confused as to why those were the numbers. But anyway. Let's open up the passwords. I feel like I had to come up with a logic solution, and it was not the solution that we're looking for, so whatever. Star, moon, moon. No, I already forgot. I was one off. There we go. Alright. And then again. Oh. Oh. Safe quarters. Moon, moon, sun at the bottom row. Moon, moon, sun. Haha! Unlocking successful. I wonder what's inside this time. Wait a minute. If I look through the stuff in here without telling Pi and Alice, they might be suspicious later. You took something when we weren't looking. Yeah, this two bad sides really, I really don't want to be on. I think I'll just go get them before I go get through. Well, that was easy enough. Hey, what's this? Did you open the Sigma? Yeah, who else could have? Why didn't you tell us sooner? What? Forget about it, Alice. Let's just see what's in here. What's this thing? A map. It says floor A. We can look at it more later. There's more stuff in the safe. Why don't we get all of it before we start going through it? Good idea. Looks like we've got a card. Whoop, make it 2 cards. This is one of the cards for the AB rooms. See, it says Ambidex room right there. So it does. Then we can use these to open the AB rooms. Yes. But how are we supposed to get back there? The door to the warehouse is still locked. I think the answer to the question is in the safe. Check it out, the note. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you open the door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I cannot keep you from going in and out of them. The color of bracelet can go through them and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated the chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you solve the puzzle. I see. So once we can get out of the crew quarters, we can head back to the warehouse. Right? Yeah, seems like it. And this key is how we're going to get out of here. Right! So this key will open the door at the end of the hallway. Let's go. Wait! What about this book on the top of the safe? Oh, it's a book about cats, but do we have time for that right now? Meow? Meow? Sorry, it's sort of... I guess you could call it a tick. I've had it since I was young. I wish I was just kitten, but I can't control it. It's not dangerous, though. You're perfectly fine. Not... dangerous? Anyway, the book's called Schrodinger's Cat. Don't you mean Schrodinger's cat? Oh, you've heard of it? I think it'd be harder to find someone who hasn't heard of it. For real? You know what it is too, Alice? Of course I do. I was just wondering why this book was here. So what is Schrodinger's cat? It's a quantum physics stat experiment. The book probably discusses the principles of the experiment and talks about it in more depth. See, Edward Rudolf Joseph Alexander Schrödinger was a scholar of theoretical physics in Austria. He was born in 1887 and... Wait! Is this going to be a long story? Yes. Thought so. How about we talk about it later then? I mean, we just found the key that'll get us through out of here. You have a point there. Yes, he does. We should leave now. Alright, let's go. But before we leave, let me go ahead and read the secrets. There are a total of 7 varieties of chromatic doors in the Lunar Gate facility, 1 for each of the following colors: cyan, magenta, yellow, red, green, blue, and white. The primary chromatic doors will open at a specified time. Participants can see how much time is left until the primary door is open by pressing the buttons on both sides of their bracelets. Several conditions must be met by the group that enters the primary door in order for the secondary door to open. There must be 2 pair of bracelets and 1 single bracelet. The collars of all 3 bracelets must completely form either the collar of the door that you're trying to enter or its complementary color. It's kind of hard to remember though, so let's look at this instead. And combination. EU stands for erotic units. EU is a system developed to measure a combination of physical, emotional, and situation attractiveness. It ranges from 0 to 20, where 20 might be Marilyn Monroe and 0 might be Gilbert Gottfried. Rest in peace. For the curious, Denny Trejo rates 16 EU. Just being sexy does not guarantee a high EU rating. Not to be confused with competing system of hotness or sexability, the EU system weighs a number of factors such as practicality, sustainability, emotional investment, and the bias of the observer. Women with a high erotic units rating have usually mastered the art of the tease. Grandpa Videos, a collection of films that Temioji gathered. Their content isn't really explicit per se, but they still aren't really perfect for someone Quark's age. It should be noted that the term does not imply the videos contain grandpas or grandpa-like actors. Sigma's Cat Problem Part 1. Sigma is a strange verbal and possibly psychological tic which causes him to make cat puns whenever he talks about cats. The cause of this behavior seems to be an experience he had as a child. When Sigma was in preschool, there was a deserted house near school that everyone called the Cat Mansion. He'd always loved cats, so every day he would visit the Cat Mansion and give the cats that lived there some of his lunch. One day, he realized that he could understand what the cats were saying to one another. A magical black cat appeared and told him that he'd have given him this gift in exchange for giving food to his fellows. But, the magical cat said, "You can never tell anyone about your gift," the magical black cat warned. "If you do, you'll be cursed." But young Sigma was so happy about his newfound ability that he slipped and told the girl about it, so the black cat cursed him. His curse was to speak only in cat puns for the rest of his life. Fortunately for him, a magical white cat came along soon afterward, felt the curse was a little too harsh and lessened it, so that he would only talk in cat puns whenever he talked about cats, and he lived happily ever after. Phone. A device that converts sound to electrical signals and transmits them over a wire so it can be decoded and played back on the other end. It's useful for speaking to people who are far away. The invention of a telephone is generally credited to Alexander Graham Bell in 1876, but there is dispute in some circles as to whether or not this is the truth. In the game, there is a phone on one of the cabins. It can call outside the facility, of course, but what if you tried calling something like 5309 or 6969? Other numbers might do things, so give it a try. Except they're not gonna let me anymore. Alright, let's get out. Lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. I'm ready. Go for it. Alright then. 3, 2, 1. You did it! We made our way down the hallway and again waiting for us. Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
We left our room and it left.
And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
Alright. If we went through the magenta door, we would go through this thing, and then end up back here. If you went through the yellow door, you would go through a room, and you would once again end up back here, just like we did. Oh, no matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
That's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
That's so. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No, there's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
What the? Oh, This is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock. Oh. Yeah, one budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, it's time left. Looks like 2 hours, 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
No. Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the Greek quarters. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you open the door, you can hop through it as much as you like. Remember, doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I can to help you from going in and out of them. When you cover a bracelet, you can go through them and as many people as you like. But, you have to take escape before you can take advantage of the 3-ring rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you solve the puzzle. If that's true, then we can all go back to where we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each AV room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
Alright, fine. I'm going.
Alright, everybody headed back to the warehouse, I guess.
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Just as the note said. We had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Hey, look, Grandpa! They got a poster of a lady in here! It looks like the ones you got back home!
This one's pretty hot. I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
Out of 20, that's not bad.
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me. Unfortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that. Let's keep moving.
Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the Nunnery game, and if Cora was calling Tamiyoshi Grandpa, we were related. Alice and Clover seem to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Yeah, we know what you mean.
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh. You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
done? You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
For... Yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise... Well, do you really need me to spell it out?
Forget it.
That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
We're going to the AB rooms, right? Look. We've got some keys for them right here. Kay and Quark have 2 each, so we've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes! What do we do after we go into the room? Play a game. Just like it says on the door. You play the Ambidex game!
Wait. What's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
It's a game of betrayal, then.
Well, yes, I guess you could put it that way. Then what's the nonary game? That refers to the whole enchilada. The nonary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini-game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel?
Cute.
What do you think, B.O.?
You arrogant little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am, so you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Kay, Quark, and myself each gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Temyoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion about who'd go into which door, but Fi and I found ourselves heading toward the leftmost room. Okay. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay, okay.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? The skin's got a time limit too?
Something
Wait.
wrong?
No, nothing. It just, there's no one here.
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, no, I just...
Let's get inside.
Yeah, right. Hey.
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen.
Yeah. Looks like there's something on it. The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you've entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished.
Shit! The hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Hey, hey, hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
AB gate?
That's the door to the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now.
Why are you doing a goofy now, Zero?
excuse me. I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are 2 people in each pair, aren't there?
So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess.
Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas. And it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleavo's enemy will be Hemione, and Bo and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney.
I feel like whoever played Zero as a voice actress really had a fun time.
Well, I guess.
Because it was like,
Isn't really the
yeah,
best
just fucking go
part,
nuts.
isn't it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it.
All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick.
It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view. So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they.
And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
We call that the best pals outcome.
Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it?
Next is what you get if you choose ally. But if that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3.
Wow, that's mean.
We call that the stupid jerk face outcome.
Somebody did that to me, I'd skin them and stew them with some taters. The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2.
We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely 0 change in BP.
Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain.
Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The 2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray.
That doesn't mean you split your points, though.
You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get.
Alright.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but You'll just have to wait, I guess.
What? Why does it have to wait?
Hush now. It'll be okay.
No, it won't.
30 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You've got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
Man, what are we going to do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
What's that?
You've never heard of it? It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Apple and banana?
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other, and they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? Gonna give me what I want? Or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. I'll give you plenty of time to think about it.
So, that's the prisoner's dilemma?
Yeah. What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well, if my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he guts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off that. And it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level too. You see now? The AB game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah, they are pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him? Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so 18 points.
Okay. Now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
The pair who picked Betray will get 3 points each, in total they'll have 6 points. But the facility Betray will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for the game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups choose Ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you get 6 each, which give 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4, 16 points total.
So, what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to always choose Ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses Betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits, not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone, and they hurt you.
Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick ally.
No, I mean the opposite.
What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
What? Why? Just explain why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All 3 of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously, and it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So...
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it makes it seem like something's going to happen. You know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how do you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
But what?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? That hardly seems normal.
Oh, come on. I could ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life.
Sigma. Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
What? What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw...
Saw what?
The explosion?
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa! Sigma! Calm down! What are you talking about? What is it now?
My head.
It hurts? You know,
Yeah.
You said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to explode.
Are you alright?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Bonnie and I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The EP game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or was it just some hallucination, brought on by stress or maybe some strange drug that Billy's me with while I was out? It had seemed real, though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the nunnery game was probably getting to me more than I thought. I was tired and I was emotional. The hallucination was strange, but really it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been an hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
What the hell was that?
What? Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Make sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AV room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally? Or betray?
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
It's completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever, you still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? Zero never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear, I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on. That again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth that you would know about a bomb? Wait, did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't?
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
This was wrong. I was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. I was like something had thrown my brain into the food processor and hit puree.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Alright, take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. Right, let's betray. Your vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
And this is where we will end the episode on. as a cliffhanger. Yeah, so thank you for watching. We're gonna keep playing this for a little longer today if you're watching live on Twitch. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes for part 3. If you're catching up on YouTube, thank you for watching it. The next episode will be live in about a week. So if you like what I'm doing with my channel, youtube.com/GamesWithNick, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment, let me know what you would like to see more of, and what you enjoyed watching. Thank you for taking the time to engage with my content. And maybe check out my twitch.tv/GamesWithNick. Click the follow button, hit the bell so you know when I go live. I am currently, if you're watching this on the archive, taking a break for Christmas break, but I should be back streaming again starting in mid-January. And I suspect we're not going to finish this before I leave for Christmas break, so there's definitely going to be more of this in our future. If you're catching the Twitch archive, also make sure to check out youtube.com/GamesWithNick, like, subscribe, leave a comment, all the good stuff. So thank you for watching. We'll be back in a few minutes. Until next time, take care.